We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Colorado Rockies.
Center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Melky Cabrera is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Adeiny Echeverria comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Standing in, Steven Souza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Steven Souza.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Cabrera has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. And he'll get in there safely.
Batting fourth,
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. For Longoria, this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Ready now, Charlie Blackmon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, strike 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
First baseman.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Mark Reynolds is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. In there, 1-2 now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And that misses 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Dickerson is there, and he'll make. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Longoria in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Justin Upton. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Upton is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Salvador Perez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Blackman, but he won't get there. It falls in. Whit Merrifield next to hit, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1-2. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-2 one more time. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into score. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Perez is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. ground ball sent back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. The pitcher, John Gray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder number 20.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Steven Souza is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Trevor Story. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Late that time for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Digging in, Danny Duffy. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher number 41.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Souza. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Echeverria.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Left fielder, Corey.
He's set. Here it comes. Corey Dickerson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
The third baseman, number 8.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's two close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
I like that pitch right there. A nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Longoria rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Riding in once again, Mark Reynolds. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Upton going back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And no advance. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to get down out there. Blackmon is on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? John Gray trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. Squared that one up just a little late.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it. But you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Adrian now.
Royals, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Here's Justin Upton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The catcher.
Here's the
13.
catcher, Salvador Perez. One for one after a single his first time up. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. 2-0.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he misses with one here. It's ball four. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Whit Merrifield stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The pitcher, number
Stepping
41.
in, Danny Duffy. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Brandon Moss. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that's a home run into the top tank. Here's Melky Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Adeiny Echeverria would be next. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mike Minor answers the call from the pen here in the and that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Line towards center field. Cabrera has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. In is the third baseman Evan Longoria. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Longoria will take the turn and head for second now. And Longoria will keep going. He's headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Grounded back up the middle. Echeverria has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Minor gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. And that's the third out. So digging in now, Adeiny Echeverria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adeiny Echeverria
takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Into the windup and the pitch. Corey Dickerson is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
That counts 1-1.
Lifted in the air out to left. Gonzalez has a read on it. 2 down. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Adrian Gonzalez will get a chance to bat here following the 2-out base hit.
Now batting
Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. In the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Here's Mark Reynolds. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
First baseman.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Cabrera's after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Misses, ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready
Catcher,
once again, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez. Ready for another chance. Justin Upton.
Leading off
He's
for
0
Kansas
for 2
City,
thus far in this
right
one.
Fielder, number 9, Justin Upton.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Number 13.
Digging in to try it again,
Perez.
Salvador Perez. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And into left field for a one-out hit. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Adam Ottavino enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Mike Minor. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing, and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on him. Didn't rise, he just executed the location properly.
And he strikes him out as well. At the plate, Adam Ottavino hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6.
Adam Ottavino.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Minor ready with a 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
So he got him swinging. Adam Ottavino is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Gonzalez has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Trevor Story. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And now a pitch on the way. 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. From the stretch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll be tasked with
Leading off for
starting
Kansas
things as
City,
we begin the
center
seventh.
fielder, Melky Cabrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a
And a neck-high fastball that time. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's
Now
ball
batting.
4.
Shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. LeMahieu. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackman going back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The third baseman, number
Ready
8.
for another shot now. Mike Moustakas. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
So they'll go to the
51.
bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 0-1, here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Merrifield ranging into shallow right. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Ready once again, Charlie Blackman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hernan Perez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
Rob
for the Rockies.
Harms will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Pitch is high. The throw. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Joaquin Soria will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. Perez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On the ground now for Adrian over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself. Ready now, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Lucroy has a play. One away. Here's Justin Upton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Salvador Perez waits on deck. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Souza is there, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Story scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Jonathan Lucroy. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Rougned Odor is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hit hard on the ground to second. Merrifield brings it in. 1 away. Stepping up now, Jake McGee. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. David Dahl will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cabrera's there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. At the plate, Steven Souza. In his last at-bat, he popped down in foul ground. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Upton's under it. And that ends the inning. Pat Neshek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. With Merrifield next to hit. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Malik Smith.
For the Royals, number 0, Malik Smith.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the 2nd out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and now the Royals are down to their final strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. A purple and black crowd of 50,000 plus on their feet now in Denver. And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Here's another 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Espinosa is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Evan Longoria. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies: 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Billy Hamilton.
Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hot shot to third. And he is in there. A quick out number one. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And the runner's breaking for third. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Blackman comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. Striding in, Anthony Rendon. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Little chopper back his way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
David Dahl
sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Baseman Evan Longoria.
Tapper up the line, but it's foul, strike one. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon gloves it on to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman, number 12, Ryan Zimmerman.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Dahl is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Standing in, Scott Schebler. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Too high, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. At the plate, Adam Duvall. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this one's in the dirt. And they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout. And now there are two gone. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Story picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Rougned Odor now. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bottom of the second here with no score. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall sprinting after it, and that retires the side. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. Into the box now, number 58. He stands in for the first time in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Has a look, now the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Dahl over to his right, one out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter,
here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He singled to open up the ball game. And that misses for ball one.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Riding in once again, Zach Kozar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
3-0 now. Daniel Murphy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lays off 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Swing and a little tapper. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Boy, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Line drive to left. Duvall has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Now to the plate, Mark Reynolds. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Rendon down at third. Reined in. On to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here. 2 away. So striding in, Jake Odorizzi. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Still all 0s in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hit out towards second. Odor has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So coming to the plate, Scott Schebler. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Line hard to center field. Blackman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Adam Duvall comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The catcher, number 39.
Stepping up now, Devin Mesoraco. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys. Now that have reached base.
Number 58.
First pitch of the at-bat. Number 58 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
That's wide. 2-0. Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count. Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Evan Longoria will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
After it is Hamilton. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall. And that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner. Wendy Peralta. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Steven Souza will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. On a rope to the second baseman. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gonzalez.
Ball one. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Duvall has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 6.
Into the windup and the pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And one gone. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. To short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Gonzalez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Started to chase there. He'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Weakly hit towards first. Zimmerman is there. The tag, and he is out. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Erasmo Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Zimmerman.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Little dribbler back at him. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And that brings up Scott Schebler as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Adam Duvall will be next. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Adam Duvall stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The 0-2 delivery. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will will continue. Number 33.
Bench hitting for the Reds, number 33.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Pat Neshek answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat. Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Too high. 1-2. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.